Hare Krishna. So, having described the determination mode of goodness, now Krishna begins to explain the determination in mode of passion in Shloka number 34. Yaya tu dharma kamarthan dhritya dharayate arjuna prasangena falakangshi dhritihi sa partha rajasi. So Krishna is saying, Yaya dhritya tu, but that determination, dharma kamarthan dharayate prasangena falakangshi, that determination by which one tightly holds to fruitive activities or results in dharma kama artha, that is religion, sense gratification, economic development. Sa partha dhritihi rajasi. So such determination is in the mode of passion, O Arjuna. So as we have seen the description of mode of passion before also, we have seen that a person in the mode of passion will always be attached to fruitive results. All the time he'll ask this question, what's in it for me? What will I get by doing this? So he's always hankering for the result. So here the focus is given on that particular aspect, that he is very much determined to get something when it comes to dharma, artha, kama. Moksha is not given here. Because moksha is something desired by a person with higher consciousness, in a higher mode. But in the mode of passion, dharma, artha and kama. Any person who is always desirous of fruitive results in religious or economic development, whose only desire is sense gratification, and whose mind, life and senses are thus engaged, is in the mode of passion. So, fruitive results even in religion. So, this is very nice to understand, dharma. So, a person is doing some activities, ritualistic activities or religious activities, and there also is expecting that I am doing this, but in return I want this. So, any ritual where we expect something and do that activity, that becomes rajasic. So, that's what is given here. The person is anchoring for getting some material sense gratification, and for that he is doing what? Dharma or dharmic activities. Dharma, then kama. Kama is that sense gratification. So his goal only is self gratification. There is nothing else apart from this. And artha or economic development, where the person is throughout his life just hankering to do that. Artha, economic development. So in this way we understand a person's goal itself is sense gratification, and for that what is he doing? Dharma and artha. He is trying to get these two, that do some good activities, scriptural rituals, so that he will get more pious credits and he can get more artha, more economic development. Economic development for what? Better sense gratification. So finally the goal of the person is better sense gratification and nothing else. So a person who has this determination, what he will do? He will engage his mind, his life where his senses very nicely in the service of his own senses, which is called as sense gratification. So in this way completely engaged, fully engaged, das. But das of whom? Not das of Krishna, but go das. There is no question of he becoming das of Krishna, because all the time he is go das, servant of his senses. Now, as devotees, now we have to be very careful about the activities that we do. See, we all are hankering for pure devotional service. We are not hankering to do business with the Lord and get things. We have to understand one thing, that whatever is needed in our life will come to us. Whatever material stuff is needed, that will come to us. Because of our past karma, it will come. It has to come. Never there will be a time where we will earn more than what we are destined to earn or less than what we are destined to earn. Never there will be a time when we'll eat 1 grain more than what we are destined and 1 grain less than what we are destined, and like that, so many other things. So, a devotee has to be very intelligent. and think about it. That if these things which are there are going to come according to my past karma, then why should I really give such a serious endeavor towards that? We should endeavor, but so much serious, fully absorbed 24/7? We have to give a thought to this. And what about that asset of Krishna consciousness that remains throughout, lifetime after lifetime? How much time are we investing there? So we have to be a bit careful, conscious and cautious in selecting the activities and investing the time. We have to be a very, very good investor and see where we are getting good returns. And good returns are there in Krishna consciousness. Because finally, what is going to help us at the time of death is not dharma, artha and kama, but what is going to help us at the time of this death is our spiritual practices or Krishna conscious activities that we have done throughout our life. So we have to make sure that all our activities we turn into Krishna conscious activities in an innovative way. We should make sure that we are living for Krishna. We should make sure that our mind, our life airs, our senses, our existence as a whole is engaged in service of Krishna. So we live a normal life like the other people are living, but the mood internally is very different, where we are doing it for the pleasure of Krishna. But a person in the mode of passion is not interested to give any pleasure to Krishna because he is more busy providing pleasure to his own senses, not understanding one thing, that these senses can never be satisfied. They'll always keep craving and craving and craving. It's almost like, few drops of blood falls on the tongue of a lion. It will not stop, or it will not stop himself from going and attacking someone. He'll not be satisfied. Few drops of blood, in fact, he'll get more taste. And then he'll go running behind the person who has put those drops. Similarly, the senses, little bit we give some sense gratification, it will crave more and more and more. It's almost like the fire, and we put some fuel in it, some petrol, and it will ablaze more. So we have to be very conscious of the activities that we're doing, and as devotees, consciously we should engage in service of the Lord than in service of our own senses. But a mode of passion person will be busy doing sense gratification, and unfortunately, he will never be satisfied with such a determination. So this is the determination mode of passion. Let's see what Krishna wants to say when it comes to determination in mode of ignorance. Let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna.